Many people today enter marriages hastily or without understanding its responsibilities of lifelong commitment. When we stand in the altar and we say, till death does us part, do we really mean what we say? And do we intend to be committed to the statements that we've made from the altar? There should be a need for prayerful consideration, character evaluation, and spiritual maturity before we get into marriage. Now, I want to assume that all of us are already there. So what are these significant challenges in our marriages today? The other one will be departure from God's ideal plan. And of course, the Adventist book, Adventist Home, page 25, Sister White says that marriage was in God's order. It was one of the first gifts of God to man, and it is a divine institution. Society today has redefined again, and of course, unrealistic expectations, so that we have become unionless home. What I see is what I also want to equate in my home. And rather than what we can be able to give, we look at what is it in this marriage for me. And therefore, that self-sacrifice lacks in our homes. That sacrificial love for one another lacks in our homes. Now, this mindset ultimately conflicts with the Christ-like love that is patient, that is forgiving, and that is selfless. Failure to have a family worship is another challenge that we have. We are busy at home, either taking care of our children or pursuing and chasing careers. And the Adventist Home, page 19, says the home should be a place where angels love to dwell. There should be a season each day for prayer and Bible study. What kind of altars have we placed in our homes? The absence of shared prayer, Bible study, and spiritual unity weakens the bond between spouse. And today, many couples neglect these spiritual practices, and without this divine connection, couples are more vulnerable to disunity, temptation, and strife. Satan's attacks on the family unit is another challenge. And the devil targets marriages because strong families are always the foundation of a strong church and society. This, of course, has led to the rise in infidelity. There is a lot of emotional disconnect between couples, and divorce aligns to the attack by the enemy. The Adventist Home book, page 114, says that Satan is ever working to destroy the sacredness of the marriage relationship. And therefore, Satan is attacking our homes. And anytime we give him an opportunity, anytime we build altars in our homes that are not lifting God up, we are surely designing challenges into our marriages today. There is also the neglect of roles and responsibilities. What is it that a man ought to do for his house as the priest of the home? What is it that a mother needs to do in the home in terms of ensuring that the home is homely? And this misunderstanding, rejecting or abusing God's given roles within marriages leads to tension, conflict, power struggles, and disunity, not to be oppressive rather than to have a mutual support. Other challenges, of course, will